Hello guys, welcome back to Sports Corner GH. My name is Adam. Today is Friday, and in today's video, we are going to talk about the latest updates concerning Ghanaian and Black Star players, and also we are going to talk about the big one, Ghana versus Congo in the 13th African Games live on Sports Corner GH. So guys, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please make sure to subscribe. If you have already subscribed to it, thank you very much, and may God richly bless you. So guys, quickly, let's jump into it, and I would like to begin with a birthday shout-out to Daniel Kofi. Yes, he's still injured. He's still recovering. We just pray that, he recovers in time. But then today is his birthday, and we wish Daniel Kofi a happy birthday. Not only him, Abdul Fatawu Issahaku turns 20 years today. And we want to say, Abdul Fatawu Issahaku, a happy birthday to you. He posted some few pictures on social media, wishing himself a happy birthday. You can see the post live here on your screen. And Abdul Fatawu Issahaku is enjoying his time. He's enjoying his time at Leicester City. His friendship with Kelechi Iheanacho, with Patson Daka, with Ndidi, it's just beautiful to see. Seeing African players hold themselves very, very close together. The brotherhood is very, very strong. And I'm really excited for Abdul Fatawu Issahaku. But then on Tuesday, Abdul Fatawu Issahaku, played for Leicester City as they won 1-0 against Sunderland. And the coach of Leicester City has some few things to say about Abdul Fatawu Issahaku. He says that Abdul Fatawu Issahaku in the first half, he was very good on the ball, especially offensively. Then he also added that after 3 defeats in a row, it was important to win the game tonight. Probably tonight's game has been the worst, especially the second half. We did not play well, or at least we did not play like we played in the last 3 games we lost. And this is coming from the Leicester City coach. He says Abdul Fatawu Issahaku against Sunderland, he was very, very, very offensively good. And then he liked that. He also added the fact that they were not able to play very well, especially as compared to their last 3 games. They were not playing well. In fact, they lost their last 3 games coming to the game they won against Sunderland. And these are the few words from the Leicester City coach on Abdul Fatawu Issahaku. Today is his birthday. We know that he's going to ball. He's a happy kid. Every time I see his video, he's always happy. He's dancing, he's singing, he's cracking jokes. That's all we want for him. He's young, he should enjoy life, and this is very good for Abdul Fatawu Issahaku. I believe that when he comes into the English Premier League, when Leicester City gets promoted, he's going to do more. He's very young, and I'm sure most teams are, keeping keen interest into him, monitoring his, situation currently at Leicester City. And he's one player I believe is going to do well. If you're looking for an informed Black Star player currently, it is Abdul Fatawu Issahaku. 9 assists this season, 3 goals for Leicester City. Goal contribution is in double figures, and I'm really excited for Abdul Fatawu Issahaku. Now, moving away from that, let's talk about Mohammed Kudus. Yesterday, Mohammed Kudus featured for West Ham in the Europa League as they lost 1-0 to Freiburg. Now, these 2 teams have already met this season in the group stages of the Europa League, where West Ham won both legs. And coming into this game, I felt like West Ham were going to repeat what they did in the group stages, but that wasn't the case. In fact, they were shocked. They didn't capitalize on their chances when they were playing the game. And then, Freiburg made sure that they capitalized on that and won all full 3 points in that game. Mohammed Kudus was very good. He was very influential in that game. Key passes he was rated 7.6. He played so well in that game, and I felt like the rest of the team let him down. Looking at the work rate he put into that particular game, the chances he created for other players to score, and they didn't capitalize on that. It was very poor to see. West Ham wasting a lot of chances in that game. But then looking at Mohammed Kudus playing in that manner, I just believe that, the sky is just the limit for Mohammed Kudus. He's going to do well when the time is due. And I believe that West Ham as a team need to concentrate on what is very important in winning games. They lose focus when it's much needed. And Mohammed Kudus suffers a lot because he puts in a lot of workload, especially if you watch that match in the second half. He did a lot, but then it didn't amount to them taking all full 3 points. There is a return leg to play, and I believe Mohammed Kudus would be ready and poised, as same as the rest of the West Ham team, to face Freiburg in the second round of the Europa League. But then, guys, this is the latest update concerning Mohammed Kudus. He did very well in that game against Freiburg, and we are going to talk about him. Let's move away from that and talk about Alexander Djiku. He plays for Fenerbahce, and Fenerbahce also featured in the Europa League as they beat USG by 3-0. Now, if you know USG this season, if you stick bets, you know USG. They don't joke. They are doing so well this season. So for Fenerbahce to go away from home to go and win 3-0 in the Europa League shows how strong their team is. And Alexander Djiku, reacted, to the win, and you can see it live here on your screen. They said they went away from home to go and take off with 3 points. I mean, they have a second leg to play when they come back home. And I mean, it was really exciting to see Alexander Djiku play in such a manner for Fenerbahce. He was fearless. He was very intense and aggressive on the ball. And you see, it's no news to me because when we played at the AFCON, the Black Stars, he was our best player. In spite of the fact that the Black Stars played very badly, he was our best player. But then Alexander Djiku was very good on that day and also reacted to the 4 3 points they won against USG in the Europa League. Now, moving away from that, let's talk about Nico Williams. And I know you say Nico Williams is not a Ghanaian, so why are we talking about him? I'm going to tell you the reason why. Now, Chelsea is monitoring Nico Williams. According to Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea have been monitoring him for a very long time, even before they even decided to sign Kopama. Now, Nico Williams has a release clause of 50 million euros. I know most clubs can pay that, but then the question is, does Nico Williams want to go to a team that is rebuilding, or he wants to go to a team where he knows he can get playing time and also win trophy for his football legacy, which is very important. I'm not downplaying Chelsea's, importance, but currently they are just rebuilding. They are signing a lot of players. They have not found their footing yet. And I'm going to say this, Nico Williams, in my own opinion, is better than Jeremy Doku. Yes. If you compare both players in 1v1 situation, Nico Williams is no joke. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is that when we had the opportunity to bring the Inaki brothers in, or the Williams brothers in, we went for Inaki Williams, which isn't bad in my own opinion, but then we should have doubled that and try to convince Nico Williams to play for Ghana. Yes, he might not get a chance to play in most games because in the Black Stars, there's a lot of favoritism. They will say he's a young player, this and that, he will not play. I mean, it was done to Ernest Nuama at the AFCON. He only played 19 minutes. But then imagine having Ernest Nuama, Nico Williams, Abdul Fatawu Issahaku, Joseph Pinto, Otman Bukari, young enterprising players. I mean, Black Stars would have had a very bright future with Nico Williams added to it. But now he decided to play for Spain, which I think was a very good decision because at Spain, he's getting playing time. He gets to play. Unlike the Black Stars, in fact, they will let Landlord play ahead of him or they will let other players play ahead of him. But then, I mean, he made the right decision and went to Spain. But guys, Chelsea are monitoring Nico Williams and the release clause is 50 million euros. Now, let's move away from that and talk about the big one, Ghana versus Congo. The 13th All-African Games, and Ghana are going to play their first game in the football discipline, and they are going to play against Congo. Now, the Black Satellites, the under-20 national team, are very ready, and the coach has said some few things about the game they are going to play today. Yesterday, Nigeria played and they lost, but we hope Ghana wins today because if we don't win, Nigeria will start talking a lot. And the coach of the Black Satellite has some few things to say, and he says that there is no pressure. We are fully prepared and we are ready, and we have a good squad. The boys are ready and they're hungry, so we don't feel any pressure. He also added that our motivation is that we are the host country, and that's enough motivation for us. Secondly, we are Ghana. We are very hungry and ready to deliver. We just have to showcase our abilities and represent the country as best as we can. And this is coming from the Coach Desmond. And I'm very excited to see what the under-20s are going to do on their, they are in their first game against Congo. And I mean, I'm just optimistic. The time for this game is just 3 p.m. It's going to be played at the Accra Sports Stadium, and I'm sure GTV Sports Plus is going to show this game. But then after the game, we are going to bring you highlights and also reaction and analysis live on Sports Corner GH. But then, guys, this is the latest update concerning the Black Satellite. Also, today, there will be an opening ceremony for the 13th African game at the Legon Sports Stadium. The likes of Shatawale will be there. Hidden Promise. I mean, there will be live performances and all that. You can purchase a ticket and enjoy yourself if you want to. The time is also 3 p.m. So it would be the same time when Ghana is, playing their game against Congo. But then we'll make sure to bring you every single update about that live on Sports Corner GH. So, guys, this is where I end today's video. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comment section. On Abdul Fatawu Issahaku, today is his birthday, and what the coach said about Abdul Fatawu Issahaku's game against Sunderland, Mohammed Kudus playing very well for West Ham against Freiburg, even though they lost by 1-0. Alexander Djiku helping Fenerbahce win against USG by 3-0, and also his reaction. And also Chelsea monitoring Nico Williams to see if they can secure his services for the next season. So guys, this is where I end today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notification. I'm going to make sure to see you in the next video. Charlie, we go vibe.